Hey, when I keep telling y'all about self-talk and the things you say to yourself, the questions you ask yourself and things like that, I mean that, and I'm speaking from personal experience. And I say that to say that when I started my business, I had got laid off. I had only unemployment money and all this stuff. I was still fairly fresh out, trying to get things together, but still in my old, fairly new mindset at the time. And I remember this podcast, I think it was a TED Talk, talking about the brain is like a computer, the programming, which we all know, like the program you put in. And the talk, the questions that you ask yourself, when you ask yourself certain questions, like if you're coming from a victim mentality, like, why does this stuff keep happening to me? Well, your fucking brain is going to start searching for answers to fulfill that whiny answer. Give you the response that you're looking for, because and all this stuff, and keep you in that same perpetual loop. And that's what I'm saying about the self-talk, is I remember hearing that. And so when all this stuff happened 8 years ago now, I was sitting there, and I was sitting in my little shithole fucking duplex. And I remember I was like, okay, where do I go from here? What do I do that's going to put me in a better position, 6 months from now? Where do I go? What do I do? And I sat there, and I just sat there in silence, like meditation. And all of a sudden it was like, you've got everything you need. And all of a sudden I started looking on the Vistaprint, things like that. Got some business cards made. Got a couple t-shirts made with my unemployment money. Contacted realtors. Like, just solutions started coming. And that's what I mean. There's so many people, you can give them solutions and they will find problems for every solution that you offer. And I'm the type of person, I look for solutions, not problems. I look for solutions to problems, which puts you in a bind with people that only find problems, because if you're not aware of what's going on, you'll constantly be trying to solve problems that you don't need to be solving, wasting your time and energy. So, the self-talk. Things have been a little rough, a little turbulent lately, but the thing is, I know in 8 years of experience, I stay pretty busy through the winter, but there's always 1 month, about a month and a half, where things are kind of slow and things are things get real tense. And coming from last year, where the whole year was fucked up, I was hoping that was that slow point, and that I would bypass that this year. However, I didn't, and I still have all the same expenses. So I started asking myself last night, well, for days, but last night I sat there, and all of a sudden I started looking, and I realized that I have, I've had all my crypto, my stocks and stuff, and I hadn't pulled it out. I was contemplating pulling it out and putting it to work, getting all this stuff taken care of that I need to get taken care of, and be able to get some of this stuff back stocked in my stuff that I've been working on, and my accounts back settled up. And I really didn't want to pull it out. And then I discovered margins. And now I can use the same money that I have in my crypto without pulling it out. I can borrow it from myself and pay a low interest rate, pay off the things I need to pay off, and invest in what I need to invest in, and then pay it back off at my own rate, because it's my own money, my own time. I don't have a deadline. I don't have something over my head with it, and I can still have my stuff in there, not have to take it out, and be able to make things work. That's the thing. There's always a solution to every problem. Not only that, I sold a bunch of jobs today, and I did one, and I made what I normally make in a couple days in a couple hours. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, I know not to stress about shit. I know not to let things. It's just it's the ebb and flow. Everything goes in this ebb and flow, and if you know when the ebb and flow is coming, you can prepare yourself. And then you can also prepare yourself by the questions you ask yourself, the things that you say to yourself. If you're like, oh, I'm such a dumbass, and da-da-da-da-da, you're literally like, you're confining yourself in this spell. It's all a program. Ask yourself the right questions, and you will get the answers you're looking for. They might not come instantly, but sit with yourself in silence. If I can tell y'all something, I can tell y'all this. Sit with yourself in silence and ask for the solutions. Stop focusing on the problems and ask for the solutions. And it might be a day or two. It might be a week. Shit, I don't know. But when it hits you, it's going to hit you. But you have to be aware of what you say to yourself, what you're programming your computer with, because it's going to seek the answers that you're looking for. So if you're looking for shit, you're going to find it. If you're looking for solutions, you're going to find it. Hang in there. Keep pushing. I love y'all. Heaven's Heathen out.